Tonight, let the world be softer than usual. Let it be a little quieter, a little slower, a little kinder. If your thoughts have been racing all day, if your chest has felt tight, if your mind has been collecting worries like heavy coats you cannot take off, you do not have to fight any of it right now. You do not have to solve anything tonight. You only have to be here in this moment listening. And as you listen, you can imagine this. A winter street, a gentle drizzle that does not insist, Christmas lights that glow like small promises, a cafe that feels warm from the inside out, a place where you can breathe again. The city is dressed up for Christmas, but it is not loud about it. It does not shout. It does not flash too brightly. It simply glows. String lights hang above the street in soft arcs, white and gold and a little blurred by the drizzle. The rain is light, more like mist than weather, and it turns every light into a halo. It smooths sharp edges. It makes the world feel less demanding. You walk slowly, your scarf snug at your neck, your hands tucked into your coat pockets. The cold nips at your knuckles, but it is not unbearable. It is the kind of cold that makes warm places feel like a relief you can actually feel. You take a breath. In through your nose, slow and steady. Out through your mouth, longer than the inhale. You do not force it. You simply let it happen. Your steps are quiet on the damp sidewalk. Somewhere far away you hear music, a distant holiday song from a store, softened by the rain until it sounds like it belongs to the air itself. You glance at the window of a small shop as you pass. A Christmas tree inside, ornaments catching light, a paper snowflake taped to the glass, a string of bells by the door. Your shoulders lift with a small sigh. This season can be beautiful, can also be hard. Some years the lights feel like comfort. Some years they feel like pressure. Some years they make you think of what you miss, what you lost, what you cannot fix. Tonight you are trying something different. Tonight you are letting the lights be only what they are. Just lights. Just glow. Just a gentle reminder that the dark does not get to win every corner. Up ahead you see it. Lantern Café. The sign is familiar. Not because you have known it your whole life, but because you have been here. You have walked through this door before in the rain, on a night when you told yourself you only needed a warm place to wait out the weather. You remember the scent. Cinnamon, steamed milk, something citrusy and bright. You remember the lantern glow, soft and golden. And you remember Ethan. That part arrives in your mind quietly, like a page turning. Ethan's calm voice. The steadiness in the way he looked at you, not as if he wanted something, but as if he was simply present. The way he made space without making you feel cornered. The way you felt your breath loosen around him. You stop outside the cafe door and stand under the small awning, listening to the rain tap lightly above your head. Your mind tries to talk you out of going in. You do not need to bother anyone. You do not need to be seen. You can go home, turn on a show, scroll through your phone, distract yourself until you fall asleep. But your body wants warmth. And maybe if you are honest, your heart wants something too. Not something big. Not something dramatic. Just a small kindness. Just a place where you do not have to hold yourself so tightly. You reach for the handle. Before you open the door, you take one more slow breath. Then you step inside. The bell above the door gives a soft chime, and warmth reaches you immediately. It wraps around your shoulders. It eases into your hands. It makes your face feel less tense without you noticing you were tense at all. Lantern Café is glowing. Paper lanterns hang in rows from the ceiling, each one casting a gentle halo over the tables. Christmas lights frame the windows and their reflections shimmer in the glass, doubled and softened by the rain outside. The air smells like cinnamon and orange peel and warm sugar. A slow jazz song plays at a low volume, steady and calm. Behind the counter, May looks up and smiles like she recognizes the kind of night you are having. "Welcome back," she says softly. The word "back" lands gently. You nod, taking off your gloves, rubbing your hands together. You set your umbrella in the stand by the door. May's eyes flick to your face with quiet understanding. "Orange cinnamon tea?" she asks. You blink, surprised she remembers. Then again, May seems like the kind of person who remembers everything that matters and nothing that doesn't. "Yes," you say quietly. "Please." May nods and turns to prepare it, her movements smooth and unhurried. You take a step farther into the cafe, and you let yourself look around. A couple sits near the wall sharing a slice of cake, laughing softly. Someone reads a book with their chin resting on their hand. Two friends in knit hats lean close over a phone, speaking in whispers. It is busy but not crowded, warm but not noisy. And then you see him. Ethan is at the corner table by the window, where the lantern light is softest. He is not on his phone. He is not reading. His hands are wrapped around a mug, and his gaze is turned toward the street, as if he is watching the rain turn lights into glitter. When the bell chimed, he looked up. His eyes find you quickly, like he had already been listening for the sound. Your chest tightens, then loosens. Not fear, recognition. Something gentle that makes you feel more awake for a moment. Ethan does not wave. He does not call your name. He does not draw attention. He simply shifts something on the table, making space across from him. An empty chair, offered without pressure. Then he nods. A quiet invitation. You walk over slowly, your steps measured, like you are approaching something fragile. When you reach the table, you pause, your hands still cold, your fingers still stiff. "Hi," you say. Ethan's mouth curves into a small smile. "Hi," he replies, his voice warm but calm. "I was hoping you'd come in tonight." You blink. "You were." He shrugs slightly, not casual, just honest. "It feels like Lantern Café weather," he says. "Cold enough to want warmth. Quiet enough to want company." The word company is gentle, not demanding. You sit down. The chair is warm from the room, but the comfort feels deeper than temperature. For a moment, you both let the quiet settle. It does not feel awkward. Feels like permission. Outside, the rain makes soft lines on the window. Inside, the lanterns glow steadily. Ethan's gaze stays on you, not intense, not searching, just present. "You look tired," he says softly. Not in a bad way. Just like you've been carrying a lot. Your throat tightens and you swallow. You could lie. You could make a joke. But something about the way he says it, with no judgment, makes honesty feel safe. "I have," you admit. Ethan nods once. "Then you don't have to carry it alone in here." he says. Not tonight. The words land like a warm blanket you did not know you needed. May arrives with your tea. The mug is warm against your palms the moment you wrap your hands around it. A cinnamon stick rests across the rim. Steam rises slowly, scented and soothing. May also sets a small candle between you and Ethan. The flame flickers once, then steadies. Enjoy, she says quietly, and then she leaves you alone. You take a slow sip. The tea tastes like cinnamon and orange and comfort. You feel your shoulders drop a fraction. Ethan watches and his expression eases, like he has been waiting for that. Outside, the Christmas lights sway slightly in the drizzle. Inside, your breathing becomes easier. For a while you talk about small things. The rain, the lights, how the city looks different when it's wet. Ethan tells you May made him help decorate earlier in the week. I held the ladder, he says, and tried not to fall. You smile and the smile feels real. I'm sure you were very brave, you tease gently. Ethan's eyes soften. I survived, he says. Barely. The humor is quiet, warm. The candle glows between you like a tiny hearth. Then your mind, as minds do, tries to drift into its usual places. To your to-do list. To what you said earlier today. To what you did not say. To what could go wrong next week. You feel it happen like a subtle tightening in your ribs. Ethan notices. Not in a dramatic way. Just in the way he shifts slightly, leaning forward, lowering his voice as if he is meeting you where you are. Can I tell you something that helps me? He asks. You look at him. What? Ethan keeps his hands around his mug, his thumbs moving slowly over the ceramic. When my head won't stop, he says, I try something simple. Not perfect. Just simple. He pauses, watching your face to see if you want him to stop. You don't. So he continues. I name a few things I can see, he says. A few things I can feel. Something I can hear. It reminds my brain that I'm here, not somewhere else. You breathe out softly. That sounds doable. Ethan's voice remains gentle. Want to try it with me? He asks. No pressure. You nod. Ethan looks around the cafe slowly, like he is teaching his body to move at the same pace as his breath. I see the lanterns, he says. I see the candle flame. I see the rain on the window. You follow his gaze. You let yourself be in the room. You speak quietly. I see the Christmas lights in the glass, you say. I see the cinnamon stick on my mug. I see your hands. Ethan's eyes lift to yours, and he gives a small nod, like he heard that last part and held it carefully. What do you feel? He asks. You take a moment. You do not rush. I feel the warmth of the mug, you say. I feel the chair under me. I feel my scarf against my neck. Ethan's voice is low. I feel the heat in my hands, he says. I feel the table edge under my fingers. I feel calmer than I was 10 minutes ago. You swallow. You realize you do feel calmer. Not fixed, not perfect, but softer. What do you hear? Ethan asks. You listen. The low jazz. A quiet laugh from another table. The soft clink of a spoon. Rain tapping the window. I hear the music, you say. And the rain? Ethan nods. Me too, he says. He looks at you for a moment, then adds, You're doing great. The words are simple, but they land gently. You take a slow sip of tea. Your breathing feels steadier now. The cafe is still the cafe, the rain is still the rain, and your problems are still waiting somewhere outside this warm room. But your body feels like it has unclenched. Sometimes that is enough for one night. A paper lantern hangs above your table, cream-colored with a thin red ribbon tied at the base. It sways slightly when someone passes behind you, like it is breathing. Your eyes catch the ribbon. The knot is uneven. One end hangs lower than the other. You lift a hand toward it without thinking, then stop. It is too high and you would have to stand on your chair. You lower your hand, pretending you were only stretching. Ethan follows your gaze. That one bothering you? He asks. You glance at him. It's crooked, you admit. The ribbon. Ethan stands calm and unhurried. He pulls the chair closer and tests it with one hand, making sure it is steady. Then he reaches up and gently draws the lantern down just enough to see the knot. His hands move carefully, like he is handling something delicate. The knot slipped, he murmurs. Probably got bumped. He looks back at you. Can you hold the ends for me? You stand and step closer. Ethan passes the ribbon ends toward you. Your fingers close around them at the same time his fingers release. Your hands brush. It is brief. It is soft. And it is enough to make your inhale catch just slightly. Ethan pauses too, just for a heartbeat, like he feels it as well. Then he continues, steady and careful. He guides the ribbon into place, looping it once, then twice, making the knot neat and centered. You hold the ends the way he shows you, your fingers still warm from the tea, your heart a little louder than you want it to be. When he finishes, he gives the ribbon a gentle tug. The lantern settles. Balanced. Calm. Ethan steps back. There, he says quietly. Better. You look up at the lantern. Perfect, you say. Then you look at Ethan, and the word changes as it leaves your mouth. Thank you, you say softer now. Ethan's expression warms. You're welcome, he replies. You both return to the table. The candle glows between you, the flame steady and small. Ethan settles into his chair, his posture relaxed. May walks by with a tray, and she pauses just long enough to glance up at the lantern, then back at you and Ethan. Her smile is subtle. Then she continues on, as if she is letting the moment be yours. Ethan clears his throat gently. May said ribbons make everything feel cared for, he says. You wrap your hands around your mug. She's right, you whisper. Ethan's gaze stays on you. You notice details, he says. That's a good thing. You look down, embarrassed by the attention but not uncomfortable. I don't know why I notice, you admit. Ethan's voice remains gentle. Maybe because you've had to, he says. The words touch something tender inside you. You swallow and take a slow breath, feeling the warmth of the cafe settle into your chest. Outside, the rain grows lighter, as if the sky is getting tired. Inside, the lanterns glow steadily, as if they do not believe in rushing. When your tea is nearly finished, Ethan asks, Do you want to walk for a bit? His tone is careful, as if he is offering, not asking. Just under the lights, he adds. No pressure. You glance at the window. The street looks softer now, the rain almost done, the lights shimmering gently. You realize you do want to walk. You want air. You want movement. You want something quiet that is not loneliness. Yes, you say. I'd like that. Ethan stands and reaches for his coat. You put on your gloves, wrap your scarf tighter, and follow him toward the door. May calls softly from behind the counter, "Stay warm." And her voice holds the kind of care that feels like family. Ethan holds the door open for you. Cold air brushes your cheeks when you step outside, but it feels clean, like a reset. The rain is barely there now, only a faint mist hanging in the air. The Christmas lights above the street glow like a canopy. Ethan walks beside you, close enough to feel safe, not so close that it feels crowded. Your footsteps are slow, matching the calm pace of the night. For a while you say nothing. The silence is easy. Your breathing becomes the rhythm. Ethan's voice breaks the quiet gently. Do you get anxious this time of year? He asks. You glance at him. His face is open, not prying. You could deny it, but something about him makes honesty feel like relief. Yes, you admit. More than I want to. Ethan nods. Me too, he says. I don't always know why. You look up at the lights. It's like everything is supposed to feel happy, you say. And if it doesn't, you feel like you're failing. Ethan's gaze stays ahead, but his voice is steady. You're not failing, he says. The certainty in his tone makes your throat tighten. You laugh softly without humor. How can you be sure? Ethan turns his head slightly, looking at you. Because feelings aren't grades, he says. They're weather. They pass through. You breathe out slowly. Ethan continues. And you don't owe anyone a performance. You walk under a bright stretch of lights, and the glow reflects in small pools on the sidewalk. Your shoulders loosen a little more. Ethan's hands are in his coat pockets, but his posture is relaxed, as if he is walking with you like this is normal, like you belong beside him. After a moment, Ethan says, when my anxiety gets bad, I try to do one small thing. Something simple. Something I can actually finish. You glance at him. Like what? Ethan's mouth curves. Like buying hot chocolate mix, he says. Or wrapping one gift. Or texting one person back. You smile. That's surprisingly practical. Ethan nods. Practical is underrated, he says. It tells your brain, see, we can do things. We're not stuck. You breathe in slowly, letting the cold air fill your lungs. The lights overhead glow softly. You imagine your nervous system, tired and overworked, finally being allowed to rest. A few steps later, Ethan slows. Ahead, a small park sits between buildings, its trees wrapped in lights. The branches glow softly, and the whole place looks like a quiet little world inside the city. Ethan nods toward it. Want to go in? He asks. You hesitate. Then you nod. Yes. You step onto the park path, where the lights are closer, softer. The world becomes quieter. The city noise fades. And for the first time in a while, your mind feels like it is not chasing you. You and Ethan sit on a bench beneath a tree wrapped in warm white lights. Above you, the branches hold the glow like a ceiling of small stars. The air is cold but not cruel. Your scarf keeps you warm. Your breath shows faintly in front of you, then disappears. Ethan leans back slightly, looking up at the lights. You know what I like about these? He asks. What? You reply. Ethan's voice is quiet. They don't fix anything, he says. They just make it easier to see. You look up too. The lights are steady. They simply exist, offering glow. That's kind of perfect, you whisper. Ethan turns his head slightly, looking at you. You don't have to be fixed, he says. You just have to be cared for. The words hit you softly but deeply. Your throat tightens. You blink and your eyes sting a little. You laugh quietly, embarrassed. Sorry, you murmur. That just got me. Ethan's voice stays gentle. Don't apologize, he says. It's okay. You swallow, trying to steady yourself. You bring your attention back to your body like he showed you earlier. You feel the bench under you. You feel the scarf around your neck. You feel the cold air on your cheeks. You feel your hands in your gloves. Your breathing slows again. They do not demand anything. Ethan's gaze lowers to the sidewalk for a moment. Then he says, I wasn't always good at this. You glance at him. At what? He exhales. At being with someone in a way that's calm, he says. I used to think I had to say the right thing, fix the feeling, make it better. You listen. Ethan continues. But sometimes the best thing is just staying. He looks at you when he says that last word, and it feels like a small promise. You don't respond right away. You let the words settle. You let your body decide if it believes them. Then you speak quietly. I'm not used to people staying, you admit. Ethan nods slowly, like he understands without needing more. I can't promise everything, he says. But I can promise I'm not here to rush you, or pressure you, or make your feelings smaller. Your chest tightens again, but this time it is not anxiety. It is something softer, something that feels like hope trying to be careful. You look up at the lights. You let yourself breathe. In slow. Out longer. The lights glow. Ethan sits beside you. The night holds you both gently. After a while, Ethan shifts slightly, reaching into his coat pocket. You glance at him, curious. He pulls out something small, a tiny paper ornament. It is a simple star folded neatly, pale gold with a thin string looped through it. It looks handmade, like something someone made with patient hands at a table, one fold at a time. Ethan holds it out to you. I was going to hang it in the cafe, he says. But I thought of you. You blink, surprised. Me? Ethan nods. You notice details, he says. And you make things feel cared for. I figured you'd understand why something small can matter. You take it carefully as if it might break. The paper star is light in your palm. It feels like a tiny piece of warmth. I don't know what to say, you whisper. Ethan's smile is soft. You don't have to say anything, he replies. It's not a big gift. It's just a reminder. A reminder of what? You ask quietly. Ethan's gaze meets yours. His voice is low, steady. That you made it through another day, he says. And that tonight you're not alone. Your eyes sting again and you laugh quietly through it because you are not used to being given something without strings attached. You close your fingers around the star. Thank you, you say, and your voice is softer than you intended. Ethan nods like it is simple, like it is obvious. You're welcome, he says. A quiet moment passes. Then Ethan looks back up at the lights and says, "Want to hang it on this tree?" You glance at the branches above you. A small gap in the lights, a place where the star could fit. You nod. "Yes," you say. "I do." Ethan stands first, then offers you his hand. The gesture is calm, not dramatic. A steady hand offered like support. You place your gloved hand in his. His warmth transfers through the fabric, subtle but real. He helps you stand, and for a moment you are closer than before. Not pressed together, just close enough to feel the difference. You reach up together. Ethan steadies your wrist lightly, not controlling, just supportive, while you loop the string around a small branch. The paper star hangs, catching the light. It glows softly. You step back, still holding Ethan's hand for a second longer than necessary. Then you let go slowly. You look at the star. You feel something in your chest unclench. A small part of you believes the night is safe. When you leave the park, the street feels quieter. The rain has stopped completely now. The sidewalk is wet and reflective, turning the Christmas lights into long ribbons of glow. Ethan walks beside you, and your pace matches without effort. Your breath is slower. Your thoughts are softer. You still have worries. You still have things to do. But tonight, your body feels less trapped inside them. You reach the corner near Lantern Café, and you slow without realizing it. Ethan glances at you. "Do you want to go back in for a minute?" he asks. "Or do you want to head home?" You think of your apartment. Quiet, warm, a little too empty. Then you think of the cafe. Lantern glow, cinnamon air, May's gentle smile, Ethan's steady presence. You take a slow breath. "I think I want to go back in," you admit. Ethan nods. "Okay," he says simply, like it is normal, like your needs are not complicated. You return to Lantern Café. The bell chimes softly. Warmth wraps around you again. May looks up and smiles, and this time she doesn't ask. She starts making hot chocolate as if she already knows. Ethan pulls out your chair. You sit. The candle is still there, the flame steady. Ethan sits across from you, and his gaze meets yours with calm familiarity. May sets down 2 mugs of hot chocolate, each topped with a few marshmallows. "On the house," she says quietly. "It's Christmas week. People need sweetness." You open your mouth to protest, but Ethan gently shakes his head. May walks away satisfied. You lift your mug. The chocolate is rich and warm. You take a slow sip and sweetness spreads through you like comfort. Ethan watches your expression. "Better?" he asks. You nod, and this time your smile is easy. "Yeah," you say. "Better." Ethan's shoulders relax like he's been waiting for that answer. A quiet moment passes. Then Ethan says, "Can I ask you something?" You look at him. "Sure." His voice is soft. "When you feel anxious," he says, What do you wish someone would do for you? The question is gentle. You think. You listen to your body. You take your time. I think. You begin, then pause, searching for the truth. I think I wish someone would stop trying to fix me and just stay close enough that I don't feel alone. Ethan nods slowly. His eyes stay on yours. I can do that, he says. If you'll let me. Your chest tightens again, but in a different way. Tender way. You breathe in slowly. Then you breathe out longer. You look down at your mug, then back up at Ethan. I think, you say, voice barely above a whisper. I'd like that. Ethan's smile is small and steady. Okay, he says. Then I'm here. The jazz music plays softly. The lanterns glow. The Christmas lights shimmer in the window. And for the first time all week, your body feels like it has permission to rest. Time moves differently in Lantern Café. Minutes stretch. The world outside stays cold, but in here, everything is warm and slow. You talk quietly with Ethan. Not about heavy things, not about problems you have to solve. Just small, simple things. Favorite winter drinks. The best kind of cookies. The way rain makes lights look like stars. At some point, Ethan reaches across the table and slides a folded napkin toward you. You glance at it. A tiny drawing on it, sketched in pen. A little paper star like the ornament you hung in the park. Under it a few words. Not dramatic. Just gentle. Breathe. You're safe tonight. Your throat tightens again. You look up at Ethan, and he looks a little embarrassed, like he didn't want to make it a big thing. I draw when I'm nervous, he says quietly. It helps. You hold the napkin carefully like it matters. Because it does. It helps me too, you whisper. Ethan nods, and his voice is calm. Good, he says. Then keep it. You tuck it into your pocket. Outside, the lights keep glowing. Inside, the candle flame flickers softly. Your eyelids feel a little heavier now, like your body is remembering how to rest. Ethan notices you're slower blinking. You getting sleepy? He asks gently. You smile softly. A little, you admit. Ethan's smile is warm. That's a good sign, he says. It means your body's letting go. You take one more slow sip of hot chocolate. Then you take a breath. You let your shoulders drop. You let your hands relax around the mug. You let your jaw unclench. Ethan's voice stays low, steady. Before you go, he says, can I walk you part of the way? You nod. Yes, you say. I'd like that. When you step outside again, the rain is gone. The street is quiet. The Christmas lights glow overhead like a soft ceiling. You walk slowly side by side. And this time, Ethan's hand brushes yours, then lingers. Not grabbing, just offering. You slide your fingers into his. His hand is warm, steady, real. You keep walking under the lights, breathing slowly, letting your thoughts soften. The city stays quiet. The night stays gentle. And somewhere between the lantern glow and the Christmas lights, between Ethan's steady presence and your own slow breath, anxiety becomes smaller. Not because it disappears, but because you are not carrying it alone. You walk a little farther. Your steps slow. Your eyelids grow heavy. Your mind drifts not into worry but into warmth. And when you finally reach your door, Ethan squeezes your hand once gentle. "Sleep," he says quietly. "You did enough today." You nod. "Thank you," you whisper. Ethan's smile is soft. "Merry Christmas," he says. "Merry Christmas," you answer. You step inside. Warmth surrounds you. You close the door. You take one last slow breath. And as you head toward sleep, you can still see the lights in your mind, glowing softly, steady, and kind. Good night.